Hey people. Okay, so before I really get started, there's one thing I want to say. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to a naked child trying to climb in your bed is not fun. My daughter. She has this habit whenever she gets wet, like when she pee-pees in her pants. She doesn't do it every time she pee-pees, but when she does do it, it's because her pants are wet. She strips. Every piece of clothing on her body comes off, whether it's wet or not. And 9 times out of 10, the only thing that's wet is her diaper, or her pull-up. But she will still take her pants and her shirt off. If the kid had socks and shoes on, she'd take them off too. 4 o'clock this morning, she wakes me up screaming, crying, wanting to get in the bed with me, which I don't like. I don't like sleeping with my kids. They beat the crap out of me in their sleep, and I sleep really, really bad. So I don't like them in the bed with me, but I thought, crap, I'm just going to put her in the bed with me because I don't feel like getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and fighting her for the next 2 hours to try to get her to go back to sleep when she's going to be up at 7 o'clock anyways. So I went to get her because we got a new bed and it sits up high and she can't really climb up on it yet. She's not tall enough. So I went to grab her and she was naked. I didn't realize she was naked until I went to grab her. She's naked with her blanket. So I was so sleepy. I was not about to go and clean her bed up. I figured she peed in her diaper and stripped all of her clothes off. So I just said, screw it, I'll clean it up in the morning, whatever mess she made in there. I'm not doing it right now. So I grabbed a pull-up and a t-shirt, threw them on her, and put her in the bed with me. We went to sleep. About 7:30, the kids got me up. Well, Justin was still home, and he said, you need to get up. The kids are awake, and I'm just going to leave. And I was like, I don't want to get up, you know. But I got up and went in the bedroom to clean up the mess, and everything was dry. Her diaper did not have anything in it, and it didn't dry in the 3 hours, you know, that we were still asleep because it didn't smell like urine. Nothing smelled like urine. So I guess she just woke up and decided, hey, I think I'll just get naked and then go, you know, wake mommy up. I don't know. The phone rings. Damn it. Hello? Hello? Hi. Oh. Potty training today, day 3. She still hasn't peed in the toilet. I think she's waiting until I put her pull-up on her to go to the bathroom. I think she's doing that because I keep putting her on the toilet. I mean, I'm taking her out like every 10 to 15 minutes, putting her on the toilet, making her sit there for 5 minutes. The reason I'm making her sit there for 5 minutes is because a lot of things that I've read up on potty training, even when I was potty training Noah, always said to make them sit there for a little while, you know, because sometimes it takes a little while for the pee-pees to come out. You know, kids get nervous or scared or, you know, sidetracked, you know, so you have to give them a little time to do it. You can't just sit them on there whenever they're learning and expect them to be able to do it, you know, real quick like. So I take her between 10 and 15 minutes, every 10 and 15 minutes, and I put her on the toilet for 5 minutes. And she still isn't going. But it seems like I put a pull-up on her when we get done, and not every time. She doesn't wet it every 10 to 15 minutes that I take her, but it seems like at least once an hour she's peeing in it. But it seems like as soon as I take her to the bathroom, make her sit there, get her up, put her pull-up on, and I'll check it like a couple minutes later, and it'll be wet. So it's like she's waiting until she gets the pull-up on to pee. But I looked on Amazon and I read up some reviews, and I found a few different DVDs on potty training, like directed towards children. And I'm gonna order one. I think it's an animated one, which is actually better for Cheyenne, I think. They had a few that are actual children, like real kids, but I think the animated one would hold her attention better. And they have books. I know they have books. I got Noah one whenever he was potty training, but he liked it. But Cheyenne doesn't really, I guess she just doesn't have the attention span or something. She just isn't into books. She could care less. She'll look at the pictures, but maybe 1 or 2 times, and then she probably will never pick that book up again. So I'm gonna go with the DVD and see how it works. What is it?
It's this one.
What'd she do?
She took her diaper off.
Oh, she took her pull-up off. Okay.
No, her diaper.
She's not wearing a diaper. She's wearing a pull-up. Go in there. I'm coming. I swear I'm never going to get this vlog done today. I'm thinking about getting my hair cut this weekend. I'll show you my nappy hair. Y'all know how much I hate my hair. If you've been watching me since I started, you will know that I absolutely hate my hair. It gets about this long. Like the last time, whenever me and Justin got married, July, I got it cut the weekend before we went to New Mexico to get married. And I wasn't going to, but I was so aggravated with it, and I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to fix it in a pretty way, So I decided to get it cut. And y'all didn't see me. Well, you saw the wedding video. That was how my hair was. It was pretty short. But I'm sure everybody's going to say, oh, your hair's so pretty. Oh, don't cut it. But it's really not. The camera just makes it look a lot prettier than it is. It's very, very thick and very, very wavy. And I know, like, my dead ends. I don't know. I just want it to be easier. So, whenever the last time I got it cut, like, short, but it was, like choppy in the back, and I'm not going to do that this time. I like the way it looks, but when it starts growing out, the back is always shorter than the front. And I really hate that. So I'm thinking about getting something like, if you can imagine, let's see, something like this short, maybe. But I'm going to try to get like one length all the way around. And I might get some little bangs or something. Not straight bangs, but like on the side bangs. I don't know. So, y'all tell me what you think. But I'll probably get it cut even if y'all tell me not to. Oh. I get to this point where it's about shoulder length and I have to go cut it all off. I'm very impatient. Anyways, that was one thing I wanted to say. The other thing is, I'm really seriously thinking about making a new channel. I don't know if I'm going to yet or not. I'm having a really hard time even thinking of a name for the channel. Whenever I made this channel, Blue Butterfly 07, I was just trying to think of a cute name. I didn't really think long term how I would feel about the name in a year or two. And that's my email address. It's Blue Butterfly 07. So I don't know. I don't really like it anymore though. And I wish you could change it, but you can't. As far as I know anyways, you couldn't unless they've changed that. But I want something better. I mean, not better, but different. Blue Butterfly 07, it's just, I don't know. It just sounds too young for me, maybe. I don't know. I want something catchier or something, I don't know. And I don't want numbers in it anymore. I don't really like the numbers in it. So if anybody has any suggestions, I'm open for suggestions. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it yet or not, but I have been throwing the idea around. So yeah, the kids go to my mom's this weekend, and me and Justin are going to check out a new steakhouse we have here. We got a new steakhouse. We haven't eaten at it yet, so we're going to see. We might go do that Friday or Saturday. I don't know. And what else? I've been craving fried green tomatoes all day today, and I'm not pregnant. I absolutely love fried green tomatoes in the summertime, but I don't usually crave them. It's usually something that I just like to eat, But man, have I been craving them today. So not good for you. What's good about breading a vegetable and, frying it in grease? But man, are they good. Okay, I'm going to go. I might be back later. We'll see. See y'all later. Bye.